Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best digital tire pressure gauge. Starting at number 5. AstroAI Medidor de. The AstroAI Digital 150 PSI is our favorite option for quick nighttime readings. You can hold it in one hand, and the lighted nozzle and bright blue LCD make it easy to read your tire pressure to within 0.1 psi in pitch black conditions. The screen is equally easy to see during the day and quickly cycles through its 4 different unit options, with the touch of its one universal button. Still, it was more consistent than some other options in the test. This model is lightweight, which we like, but it rattles out of the box, and it requires 4 batteries, which seems a bit excessive. Still, this gauge is a good option that never forces you to work too hard to get a reading, especially at night. Coming at number 4. AstroAI Medidor Digital de. For tires with inward-facing valves or any tire that requires higher pressures, the AstroAI Digital Dual-Head 230 PSI tire gauge is a good option. The gauge forms a good seal with the tire valve in both directions, and its bright green, backlit LCD screen is effortless to read. Its automatic flashlight can also help you find your tire valve in low light. The stainless steel chuck is sturdy, and the 2 batteries are straightforward to replace. Since the gauge is long, you can operate it further from the tire valve, but this makes it easier to mess up your alignment, let out excess air, and compromise your pressure reading. Some of our testers think it is a great option to keep in the shop as a backup. Others were willing to compromise on space to have a sturdy and easily readable gauge with a built-in flashlight. At number 3. Milton Medidor de PRESIÓN Superscript 3N. We will probably always keep one of these classic stick gauges in the car as a backup. The Milton S921 pencil gauge is sturdier than most and made in the USA from plated brass. What these analog gauges have going for them is that they're nearly impossible to break, and their small size lets them slip into even the most overstuffed glove box. With only one moving part and no batteries to drain or freeze in low temperatures, this gauge will work under almost all circumstances. This gauge was consistently 1 psi higher than all other gauges tested. In an emergency, it can give you some idea of what is going on with your tires, but it isn't the tool to nail an exact tire pressure. On the positive side, it offers foolproof operation at a bargain price and a compact size that fits most space restrictions. Number 2 of my list. JACO ElitePro Medidor. The JACO ElitePro 100 PSI is one of the most accurate tire gauges in our test. We liked its sturdy feel and how easy it was to get a good seal on the tire valve. The 360-degree swivel chuck is deeper than the similar Rhino option, holding the tire valve in place and making it easier to get an accurate reading on the first try. Dial-style gauges also have a few advantages. One is a bleeder valve that shows you how much air you are releasing as you go, and the JACO performs this task well thanks to its secure seal. But, while the spiky rubber helps guard this model, dial gauges are less durable by nature. That's worrisome since this gauge is one of the pricier options. The long hose is also bulky, making this a less practical choice for a glove box. If you're looking for an accurate gauge that doesn't require batteries to store in your car, toolbox, or garage, we recommend this one. And number 1. Accutire MS 4021B. The Accutire MS 4021 Digital didn't win any points for fancy aesthetics, but it gets the job done right more often than any other model we tested and is our overall favorite tire gauge. Its ergonomic shape places the driving force of your thumb in line with the tire valve for a consistently accurate reading. The rubber-coated handle is pleasant to the touch and comfortable for varying hand sizes. The display freezes on your pressure reading, so you don't have to scramble to get a good look at it. The Accutire is accurate to 0. You usually have to pull it away from the tire and angle the rose-colored LCD toward you to read it. Cycling through unit options is also tricky. You have to press and hold the wake up button below the valve for several seconds. The Accutire is very lightweight, but this makes it seem cheap. And, when it dies, the 3 alkaline LR44 5V coin batteries are a bit of a pain to switch out. Still, this is our favorite gauge in the review and the best option for most folks' glove boxes. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.